Welcome to all. Today we are discussing about the virus general characters and their replication methods. Let's start today's class. Viruses. Generally, viruses are most primitive cellular and non-cytoplasmic infectious agents. They act as the connecting link between the living and living organism. Why? Because they are dead at outer side of the host cell, whereas it is present in the inside the host. They show the living things, living characters. Hence, they are referred as a connecting link between the living and non-living things. Then next, in the year 1897, the scientist Bergering, he discovered and coined the term virus. The term virus, which is derived, it is in a Latin word, which means poison or venom. Generally, the study of the viruses is known as virology, and the scientists who study the persons who studies the viruses are known as the virologist. The Russian scientist Ivanovsky in the year 1892, he first discovered the viruses in the infected tobacco plant, and also he isolated as in crystals from the tobacco plant, and he described them as a contagium vivum fluid, means infectious living fluid. Borden and N.W. Perry analyzed the crystallized particle and demonstrated that the virus particles were made up of proteins and ribonucleic acid. Means the each virus particle, it contains a protein and also a genetic material, that is the RNA. W.M. Stanley first crystallized the virus causing mosaic on tobacco plant. And the scientists Todd and Felix Herrera studied the bacteriophages. Hershey and Chase studied the T2 bacteriophage and demonstrated the DNA as a genetic material. Though the viruses are the contains the genetic material as RNA as a genetic material, but some of the viruses they contain the DNA as also a genetic material, as the DNA is the genetic material. Example is generally they mostly found in the T2 bacteriophage. Okay, then we look into the characteristics of the viruses. Viruses are the submicroscopic acellular obligate intracellular parasites. They replicate only inside the living host cells. Generally, they consist the nucleic acid core and a protein capsid body. Some viruses also have membranous envelope. The genetic material is either DNA or RNA, but never the both. Viruses are the submicroscopic particles called the submicroscopic virus particles are known as the virion. These virions consist of a nucleic acid core and is covered by the protein coat that is called as a capsid. The size may ranges from 20 nanometers to 300 nanometers in diameter. These are the smaller than the bacteria. The smallest virus is the F2 bacteriophage. The largest virus is the vacciniovirus. Generally, viruses they passes through the filter paper. Means the filter paper they passes through the filter paper means they has a less diameter. Then when we see the shape of the viruses has different shapes. They include rod-shaped, polyhedral, rectangular, spherical, tadpole, filamentous. These are the different shapes of viruses. The first picture, that is the T2. This is the T4, T2 bacteriophage, it contains the tadpole-like structure. This is the tobacco mosaic virus, it contains the rod-shaped structure. Polyhedral, human adenovirus, human herpes simplex virus, vaccinia virus, Ross-Yersinia virus, influenza virus. This is the measles virus, cauliflower mosaic virus. This is the polio virus. These are the different shapes of the viruses. Means the shape may varies in different shape, different species of the viruses. Generally, they are odd shaped. Example is TMV, polyhedral poliovirus. Rectangular example is vaccinia, spherical adenovirus, tadpole bacteriophages, filamentous phase M13 bacteria viruses. Then next, when we look into the structure of virus, generally, each virus particle, it contains the a virion and also it is covered by the protein capsid. A virion consists of a nucleic acid coat. It is covered by a protein coat called as a capsid. The complete set of virion is known as a nucleocapsid. When we look into the protein coat of a virus is also known as the capsid. As we all know, the capsid is made up of the several identical subunits known as capsomeres. A viral capsid and the genome form a nucleocapsid. Such viruses are called naked viruses. Those with a nucleocapsid surrounded by an envelope are known as the enveloped virus. Means two different kinds of viruses are there. One is the naked viruses, second one is the enveloped ones. What are the naked viruses? The viruses which lacks the protein capsid, and then whereas in case of enveloped viruses, the viruses which contains it is surrounded by the protein coat. Chemically, these envelope is made up of with the lipids, proteins and glycoproteins. The envelope is composed of both the host and viral components, that is the protein virus specific and the carbohydrates host specific. The envelope shows, the protein coat of envelope shows certain projections known as spikes. With the helps of spikes, they adhere on the host substratum. The next, coming to the nucleic acid. The nucleic acid or genetic material of the virus is either contain DNA or RNA, not the both. It is of single or double-stranded DNA or RNA. Most of the plant viruses, they contain RNA, but DNA is present in cauliflower virus and the Dahlia mosaic virus. Whereas in some of the viruses, they contain DNA also. Majority of the plant viruses, they contain only RNA. The viruses which contain the DNA as a genetic material are the examples are cauliflower mosaic virus and the Dahlia mosaic virus. The next, animal viruses, they contains the genetic material as the DNA, but influenza and the polio viruses, these are the animal viruses, they contains the RNA as the genetic material. The next, single stranded DNA is present in M13 and Psi-174 viruses. Viruses generally they lack the cellular organisms such as mitochondria and ribosomes. They contain only lysosomal miraminidase enzymes and also RNA polymerase enzyme, reverse transcriptase enzymes. Virion. Virion means viruses which contain only protein coat is known as virion. The nucleic acid is absent. Mad cow disease. Viriad. Viruses without the protein coat are known as viriad. They contain only nucleic acids. Here we all know naked viruses. Example, potato spindle tuber viruses. The next, different types of viruses. When we see the structure of viruses, viruses are of different shapes. Based on the shape of the viruses are divided into three types. One is the rod shaped viruses, cubic shaped viruses, tadpole shaped viruses. let's we know what are the rod-shaped viruses. Generally, the plant viruses consists the rod-shaped structure. Example, TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. In the year 1935, W.M. Stanley first crystallized the TMV particles from the tobacco plant, infectious tobacco plant. In the year 1956, Franklin and his associates described the structure of TMV. Franklin et al. 1957 has described the structure of TMV particles. The particles appear as bundles of rods and needles under electron microscopes. They look like the bundle of needles under the microscopes. The rod-shaped viruses, they contain a bundle of needles. They look like the bundle of bunch of needles under the microscope. It contains the rod-like structure. It has a molecular weight approximately 39 into 10 to the power of 6 daltons. Each rod is approximately 3000 angstroms in length and 17 angstroms in diameter. These particles are covered by the protein coat. The virus TMV virus particles, they contain the protein coat and also nucleic acid coat. The protein coat is known as the capsid. This capsid is approximately made up of with the identical protein subunits. They are known as the capsomeres. These capsomeres number is 20,130 capsomeres are present in the capsid of the each TMV virus. The capsid, each capsomere is consists of a single polypeptide chain. It contains 158 amino acids. Its molecular weight is 1800 daltons. The capsomeres are also helically arranged around the central hole of the 40 angstroms. Instead of the protein coat, there is a single stranded RNA which is also spirally called to form a helix. The viral RNA consists of 6500 nucleotides and has a molecular weight of the 2.5 million daltons. This is the structure of TMV virus. This is the This is the helically arranged RNA genetic material. Around the helix, it contains several capsomeres. These are the identical subunits. These are capsomeres. They are arranged around the helically arranged genetic material, that is the nucleic RNA. This is the TMV structure. The next cubic shaped structures means the viruses which has the capsid and has then a polyhedral structure, means whereas in rod shaped bacteria they contains the a rod like structure. It is in the cubic shaped viruses, they contain polyhedral structures. The capsomeres are arranged in a isohedral asymmetry. Each isohedron is irregular polyhedron with 20 triangular faces and 12 corners. The number of capsomeres differ in species to species. Example, it may ranges from 12 to 12 capsomeres. Example, Psi 174, it contains 12 capsomeres. In poliovirus, it contains 32 capsomeres. Tulipa eradicans virus, it contains 8 to 12 capsomeres in the protein capsid. The next, tadpole shaped viruses. These viruses which infects the bacteria, the viruses which infects the bacteria are known as the bacteriophages. They contain the tadpole shaped structure. It has three different parts: head, collar, tail. In the tail, it contains tail plate and tail fibers also. When we see the head is an hexagonal in shape or isohedron in structure. It has 125 nanometers in length, 85 nanometers in width. It is about 200 to 280 nanometers in length. The capsid is made up of the 2000 capsomeres. A double-stranded DNA molecule is tightly packed inside the head of the DNA, consists of the 1530 nucleotides. The next, collar. This is the T4 bacteriophage structure. This is the head. Sorry. This is the head structure. This is the collar, tail plate, tail fibers. Coming to the head is in a polyhedral structure, isohedral structure. Within the head, we found a double-stranded DNA genetic material. The next, below the head region, we found collar-like structure. This collar, it connects the head and the tail. The face consists the a helical tail which is connected to the head with the connector called collar. The next, coming to the tail, tail is in a long structure with 80 into 18 nanometers in size. The tail consists an inner tubular core which is surrounded by the contractile sheath called tail sheath. The tail plate, it is approximately at the end of the tail, it consists a basal hexagonal plate-like structure that is called tail plate. It is of 200 angstroms in the thickness. Tail fibers means 6 tail fibers are arised from the spikes or pins which help in the adhesion of the host. These are the several These are the tail fibers. These tail fibers which are arised from the spike region which are present in the basal plate, or this is the tail plate. The next, this is the tail is in a long tubular like structure. It consists of microtubules in this structure. Here a connection between the tail and the head is known as the collar. This is the typical bacteriophage structure. The next, replication of viruses. Generally, the reproduction of the viruses is referred as a replication. Here they can multiply only in the living cells. There is no any genetic material transformation in it. Genetic material is only replicated, or it means doubled in the cells. Hence, this mode of reproduction is known as the replication. Whereas in sexual reproduction, there is a genetic material exchange is there. There is a modification in the genetic material. Here, they transform from generally the virus is replicated only within the living cells only, host cells only. Outside the host cell, it treated as a dead cell. It acts as a dead cell. Generally, the bacteriophage is replicated by two methods. One is the lytic cycle, second one is the lysogenic cycle. Lytic cycle. Here, even number of T bacteriophages multiply through this cycle. Here, whereas in this process of replication, T1 phases occur in different type of steps. One is adoption, penetration, latent phase. In the latent phase, it contains again two different stages, synthesis and assembly. Lastly, lysis and the release. These are the different steps which are found in the lytic cycle. This is the general phenomena of the lytic cycle. The first step is the adhesion or attachment and adsorption. Here, once again I will show the picture. Here is the adsorption structure. The bacteriophages, it attaches on the host substratum with the help of tail fibers. Means attachment of the bacteriophage on the host cell is known as the adsorption stage. The next second phase is the penetration. The penetration here, the phase in the penetration phase, the phase injects its DNA into the host cell by penetrating through the cell membrane. Means here the tail fibers which secretes the some of the enzymes, they degraded the cell wall of the host cell, and through these pores they inject or they secretes the viral DNA, bacteriophage DNA into the host cell. Here the phage DNA is injected into the host cell through the cell membrane of the host is known as the penetration stage. The next, once the viral DNA enter into the bacteria, so the host DNA is disintegrated and metabolic activities, they are controlled by the viral DNA. The next, the remains of phase, head and tail outside the host cell is known as the host. Here, this is the penetration. Here how it looks. Here first stage is the attachment. The bacteriophage, it attaches the host cell with the help of tail fibers. It attaches on the surface of the host cell. Means adhesion is the facilitated by the tail fibers. That is the first step. The second step, these tail fibers penetrated and makes a hole on the cell surface of the host cell. Through this pore, the viral DNA, the viral genetic material or the bacteriophage genetic material is injected into the host cell. This step is known as the penetration. Means the tail fibers penetrate and they inject their DNA into the host cell. This is the second step. In the third step, the viral DNA may take control over the host DNA, host genetic material, and it replicates. The bacteriophage genetic material replicates and produces the several head particles, tail particles and tail fibers as a separate model. Then next, coming to this process is known as a biosynthesis. This is the third step. The fourth step, assembly. Here different head particles and tail particles, they combinedly join and they form a mature bacteriophage. This is the assembly stage. When the host is ready with the number of bacteriophages they are produced within the host cell, it releases by the process of lysis of the host cell. This is the structure lytic cycle of reproduction, where ghost, we know about the ghost, means in the step of the penetration stage, the bacteriophage, it injects their DNA or their genetic material into the host cell. After the release, that bacterial body, it does not contains the genetic material, that is known as the host cell, ghost. The next second one is the lysogenic type of life cycle or the replication method. It only occurs in the E. coli bacteria viruses. In some bacteriophages, it participates in a special type of host parasite relationship with the bacterium known as the lysogenic cycle. These phases are called the temperate phases. In the lysogeny of the DNA, the temperate phase is incorporated into the host DNA. This combined genetic material is called prophase. The prophase undergoes binary fission and then produces the new cells. Thus, the viral DNA and prophase is transmitted along with the bacterial progeny. This type of life cycle is called a lysogenic cycle. Rarely, prophases separates and enters the lytic cycle under certain conditions. The prophase gets separated from the host DNA and behaving as a virulent bacteriophage DNA. This process is known as called as the induction. This is the process of lysogenic cycle. Here it enters into the this is the lytic cycle. Here it is the lysogenic cycle. This is the lysogenic cycle. Whereas here the viral DNA or the bacteriophage DNA integrated into the host DNA. This integrated DNA now starts and divide by the binary fission. By this process, it contains the viral DNA as well as host DNA. This is the replication of the viruses.